Okay, as you people are well aware, primarily we're talking with things that are concerned with the cultivation, processing, curing, rolling, storage. A lot of things have to do with pot. However, nothing, I say nothing, maybe sex, but nothing has as much to do with pot as eating. So on today's program, we're going to put pot's wishes as our commands, and off we go with my favorite of all meals, which is the breakfast style meal. And everybody seems to like it. And a lot of people, they want to give up some different foods so they just don't eat breakfast. And they're hoping for dietary reasons or different kinds of things. They convince themselves to forego that one because it's the easiest. And then by 10 o'clock they're going, oh God, I wish I'd eaten something, my tummy hurts. So I've selected a sausage for the meat portion of our little breakfast, and I just get this skillet hot, and you go ahead and dump the sausage on there. I think maybe we'll find a lid. I'm going to look down here below to see if this one is a nice glass lid. We'll just put that right on top, and you're cooking on gas. You can turn it up to just below 4 for the meats. Nothing really should go over 4. And if it does, you'll be attentive and right there. Maybe you're boiling something or something like that. But just trying to cook a regular meal, you want to stay in your lower temperatures. And I prefer the gas. However, you adjust yourself to your electric should you have one. Betty Crocker, get out the way, woman. We're talking about the munchies, not just plain eating. You see, the weed programs concentrated on relationships and everything. The munchies is like the fairy godmother that is the queen of all things according to your taste buds. She will put forth a plethora of delicious choices at just the drop of a hat. And your mind will begin to search your cupboards to see how much of those delicacies you yourself are going to dig up. On today's breakfast show, I'm going to go ahead and use these English muffins. I had some right here, so I'm going to pop a couple of these English muffins in the toaster. I'm cooking for 2 this morning for my son, Eric, and he's outside doing morning work. So I'm elected to cook. Now, everybody helps us move things around because they want to stay organized. I would rather just be able to find them. Okay, we're going to slice this little puppy open. Yeah. English muffins are fun. It's an alternative to toast if you eat toast commonly. And they do have every kind. And you can, when it comes to nooks and crannies, you got a lot of room for syrup. A lot of people don't imagine putting syrup on just bread or something, but it's delicious that way. And so we'll just go ahead and pop these into the oven. The toaster. I guess you got to plug these modern ones in. The days of the hot rock are over. Okay, down for the toast. Now, today on the You Can't Beat Breakfast, we're having the pork link sausages, and what goes really nice is some fresh pineapple from Hawaii or Mexico, somewhere around the Caribbean maybe. But anyway, people have a variance about pineapple. I suppose they do about everything, really. But in this modern times, it's suggested that they're extremely healthy, and you can't beat that. Healthy along with tasty is the combination we all hope to find. Now we're going to chop this pineapple up, get it out of its little thorny shell there. And it's alright if you don't cut your fingers. That's not, the rumor would have you think those scars are the sign of true chefs and so on, but not really. Just clumsy people that don't use knives well. Okay, we're going to go back over here and just shovel that pineapple all chopped up right in with the sausage. I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit too. I like to hear more of that sizzling. I kind of like mine on the cooked side, so I'm going to turn it right on up past 4 and we'll see. Before I go too much further, I want you to know that if you're preparing food or just trying to fill an empty hole, that cheese is God's direct line to making that all right. I'm going to see if there's some cheese for us. Over here in the refrigerator, and sure and the golden, there are some cheese. I was looking maybe for some mushrooms, but darn, for luck, we don't have none. So here we got this shredded cheese. That's going to work out great. Now, I feel in my heart that this YouTube thing is crawling along at a low speed by comparison to our marijuana tutelages. And I do want you to remember that this is brought to you by Hunger and the Munchies. And we'll be happy to join you later with some new news on Pot Time.